spectacular against Alistar so far at Worlds. Is one of the reasons for the fall off. And counterpicking a mid lane against the wall isn't something that...
All they've done as far as options was limit Stake down to a Gnar. Everything else, Flashwell's got to pick
at the start of the team fight. Really hard to do here against a Spell Shield, an Egg, an Alistar, a Gragas, and a Darius. Like, he doesn't have very...
Just end up playing sustain unless he goes for combo and some aggression. He's going in.
Goes right in.
Double knockup in, and Elspeth's drone, but Ignite is on. Black Shield mean nothing. There is already a first blood. There is a time where Black Shield was down, and it got abused.
This is such a bold move. Whenever you bully an Alistar or gang.
But Amazing's coming down. Mithy does not have Flash. He just burned it now. He's running away from a binding, and Carson will end the knockup. Now there are multiple TPs available, and the team is coming in. Carson now on the wrong side. A Flash body slam by Amazing. Gets the second kill for Origen. And he's up on the top side in case there is some kind of dive to be had. Looks like that's not the case, though, as Niels on the bad side of it. His support is not around, still taking a ton of damage. 200 HP, and now comes the teleports. Peke and Soaz both have them. They're both in already. The wall misses, but NL loses his flash as soon as he gets it back. Soaz lands the upper hand. 2 more attacks will do it. Sword Art's already dead. He's gonna bleed to death. NL makes it 4 deaths, and Origen are incredibly far ahead.
A complete opposite of what the stats have shown us. We prepared for this match. We prepared for a very dull early game right now. Amazing, though, has to get away from Maple.
Looks like we brought our Parental Sharpness because it's certainly anything but dull here. Amazing trying to run out. Maple puts in the Ignite. W will kill him. Under the turret he goes. Flash Wolves get their first kill of the game. Maple's in. There's going to be no contest.
And this is usually where the Flash Wolves traded.
Having NL in a deficit this early on in the game is so crucial as far as the win conditions go.
Meanwhile, Mithy taking up plenty of aggro, walking back safely, and a beautiful explosive cast pulls Karsa back into the team. It's actually Flash Wolves lose. Glacial Storm regular tick damage kills minions, then deactivates it, and actually wastes a little bit of mana doing that.
I did not know about this.
He got it about 6 months ago. Meanwhile, top lane fight. Soaz feeling good about basketballs, orbiting his opponent, but Karsa now showing up as well, and it's going to be quite hard for the Darius. Manages to land 1 tick of the heal, but Sword Art out to land the ulti, and Stakes in there as well. The entire team is top lane as punishment for Origen taking a dragon.
That is a lot of people in the top lane, and one
second time by teleports. But as we've been talking on a little bit, the game has been stale. As I say that, we may see some action though.
Flash, headbutt, Pulverize comes in, Maple goes back in! Whoa, the massive outplay, jumps back, jukes Mithy, there's nothing else to do. Beautiful by the Flash Wolves mid laner.
It feels like Origen is continuing to push these sides and
look,
usually suffering some casualties.
Flash Wolves finding it yet again, but there is double teleport, spell shields, the first distortion. Trying to get away, a bunch of blinds come through, and here comes everybody. Peke trying to get away from this one. Karsa half health, knockup comes through, but it doesn't do all that much for him. Niels forced to run and hide, he's almost out of health there. Soaz in the front lines, forced to run from the Rockets. The zap hits Soaz though, which means Maple can come in for the chain. Soaz will be rooted for another couple of seconds. Here comes the team. Stake! Oh dear! Poaches an egg as Peke goes down, and Flash Wolves take the kill lead.
And that most of the work. He has been the one working in the shadows, and he has been the one split pushing for the team. Backwards chain is not the best way to start this, but they do have Anivia zoned out. This could be a fight.
Attempt of steal for Carson will not happen. Sword Art down to half health. Black shields himself, so Maple goes in. Chains only Mithy. He could re-engage his pops the ulti and flashes to leave headbutts a minion to go out as well. Sivert was already popped in his timed out, and now Stake will look for a slow. One auto attack would slow chain Mithy. They're gonna go for this one. The chain will land headbutt, won't create enough distance, and that will be a kill for NL with the super mega death rocket. And on versus ultimate, keep in mind there are kind of 2 teleports per team here as far as matching map movements. A great find on a Peke, chompers underneath, not good for the Anivia, pops the egg, and now here comes the follow-up, has nowhere to run, eggs don't seem to roll uphill. Peke goes down 7-4 for Flash Wolves.
Binding to chain to chompers is just no escape once they're getting hit by this first CC, and Origen is just not
on this Baron area and just prevent the Flash Wolves from doing clean Baron. Because if they collapse, they have a fantastic team to collapse on that Baron area.
Whoa, Hava getting collapsed on right there. Anivia melts, Maple gets another one, 4-0 and 4 for him. Now Mithy caught up, has to pop the ulti, but does he really even get away with this one? Low health up in a minute. The Flash Wolves have shown they have broken this game apart.
Nice slow, it's just, there it is.
They look for the play in NL. Black Shield comes in before explosive cast can, but Soaz trying to frontline for the team. Amazing, incredibly low. One last rocket does it. The
Stake's flanking.
Well, unfortunately, the team can't join yet thanks to the Anivia Crystallize, so Stake will just buy some time with the Frozen Mallet. Undeterred, though, keeps the CC going towards Mithy, and yes, these guys are going to chase.
We gotta go for it.
Yeah, they don't walk in with Mithy. Right now, Amazing would have an upgraded suit, but he's been dead, so this is in vision of Flash Wolf. They're trying to collapse. They gotta finish it.
Amazing can jump over the wall. Who's gonna win this fight? It goes to the red team. That goes to Origen. Here's the battle. Karsa alone in front, absorbing, gets dunked. Soaz is online. Maple's down. He's still going. He doesn't get the third as Azonius comes across. He gets some damage on his stake. He gets the kill. He's on to NL, and it's gonna to save the game. Soaz gets a pentakill after Baron.
And that's how you win a game. That's what you do. You just fall to the wayside throughout the mid-game, and then 30 minutes hit, Darius pentakill. Beautiful Zonias by Swordalt, but it wasn't enough to stop the power of Noxian Might. 200 attack damage plus once he tanked the game, and instead of trading a Baron for a Dragon, they have their cake, and they eat it too.
All right, let's watch this again. Amazing comes in, holds his smite here, barrel, and then smites at the same time. Stake can't steal it, and look at Sword Art and where Maple is. They're still joining this fight once it's already hopped on. Niels, with his heal, survives long enough to deal some damage and then run out of the fight.
NL is late to this fight, and specifically Maple actually got picked off. He wasn't sneaky enough on the LeBlanc. The stun from Peke just to set up Soaz for all of this power.
Soaz actually pulls him out of Miffy's combo, but that
can repel this Origen push.
We're going to try for it right here. Stun of the wall will not land. Early Black Shield comes in. Now Maple around the back. Doesn't get much done, but Amazing is overcommitted, and he's going to get picked up. Karsa low on the backside, so is Sword Art.
This time, Flash Wolves have NL in the fight from the start, and then they have Maple distracting him.
That one, we'll see if it comes in.
They're trying to get that pick onto NL. They know he has no flash.
Black Shield in, and Karsa front lines for the team. Buys a whole lot of time. Flash the way. Sword Art also buys a lot of room, but Soaz has reached the back line. However, Amazing got picked off. It's a 1-for-0 so far to Flash Wolves. Stake goes back in. He does have the ult. He rebuilds Meganar. Flashes for the slow on Peke. NL wants in. Gets chunked out by a boomerang. Still hitting Peke, though. There's the zap. There's the hit. He's an egg. That's going to be a 2-for-0 to Flash Wolves.
And look at more in these fights, but right now, Flash Wolves are rushing down this Dragon.
Yeah, and Origen, they didn't have the vision control at the Dragon Pit. They're going to try and trade for Baron, but the timers were desynced by 10 seconds. So how much Baron can they get, and how well can they run away? Last time this resulted in a pentakill, but Peke's running a little low on his mana pool. He has a blue buff.
They're just two-manning it, and it's gonna go down. There's a second bear of the game, and here comes the fight. Flash Wolves on Dragon 1 at least have some stats. Here's the engage. Niels flashes for an auto onto Maple. A couple of knock-ins come through, and Soaz wreaking havoc on the sides. Niels is still safe. Peke lands a stun. Sword Art goes down. Meganar does almost nothing, and Stake is the second kill of the fight. It's 2 for Peke.
But instead of tunneling on NL and not being able to reach him, they actually...
When Origen commits people to the backline of Flash Wolves, they leave themselves exposed. Now they die.
They're going to go for it. Turret goes down. Sliver ults in. Soaz in the front as well. And look at Stake getting forced out. He is a barrel away from death. Niels gets the kill. It's a 5v4. A gigantic minion line. Going to be hard to answer. Soaz gets a shield. He walks forward. This turret is nearly already dead. Amazing takes a big chunk of his health bar. Rockets come in. That crit would have killed him, but it was only a normal hit right there. Another chunk comes through. NL forced to flash over the Anivia wall, but the inhibitor turret is dead, and Origen are not deterred.
You can see Peke's Leandries, even though Origen had to kind of make a desperation play to get back into this game with the first Baron. That's a nice pick by Maple. There has been a distinct change in strategy. As a very timely blue buff is incredibly difficult.
They're trying to pop Stake's Meganar before the Dragon fight. That's why you saw Peke hit him over, but they're now rotated in position. This could be an end of the game.
It's a classic Origen play. Just when you think they're going for a Dragon, they go for your base. Everyone is ahead of them.
Everyone who's ever on a team with this Peke knows this move. They're already into the base, and Flash Wolves go, dude, where's my base? Too late, it's already gone without even getting a kill. Origen dropped the Nexus in game 1.
Classic Peke Soaz shot calling, but it's actually Niels who led the way on that rotation. Everyone was thinking about Dragon 5, but Dragon 5 only helps you kill the Nexus. Why not just kill the Nexus?
I love this